Series of Precambrian Geology and Crustal Evolution. So in this lecture series we dealt with the foundation, then we advanced toward the some of the concept and like the craton formation, granite greenstone belts were there, then we discussed about the granulite belt, and then we applied these basic processes or the you can say the mechanics into the Indian subcontinent. We discussed about the big five cratons, then we discussed about the mobile belts, and before this lecture we discussed one of the Purana basin, that was your Kadapa basin. Okay, so now going by the trend, in this lecture we will discuss the another Purana basin, that is your Vindhyan basin. And since you know, if you have read geography, I think in a school time we all have, so there you will see this Vindhyan basin is found in the central India like this. They are like a linear kind of feature, although not completely linear, but they are mostly east-west trending like this and are somewhat parallel to the Satpura basin. Okay, so it is like that. So one thing is, when it's come to their importance among the Purana basin, they are the single largest Purana basin as a whole. Look, when we were discussing in the last lecture the Kadapa basin, I told you this one is single largest continuous Purana basin. In this case of the Vindhyan, there is discontinuity, as you can see that from the Son sector there is again discontinuity, like there is Bundelkhand Craton, then here you have the Bijawar group. Okay, again there is interruption in this portion. There is like even in the Reva group it has been separated by the presence of the Deccan traps. So in the Vindhyan case it is discontinuous, but when you take cumulative aerial extent, it is more than the Kadapa. So upon the continuity sense, if you take a single continuity in the basin, Kadapa has larger area than Vindhyan, but when you club all the Vindhyan's exposure, it has a larger aerial extent than Kadapa basin. Okay, so it is like that. So now the thing is that when you see the surrounding of Vindhyan basin, the very important is that on north side, what is here, if you see Allahabad and all those places, the new name is Prayagraj, you have Mirzapur, you have Sasaram. So this one is what? It is Gangetic plain. Okay, and it is made up of what? Alluvium. So just by the name, if you see these basins which has certain height, because you have seen Vindhyan range itself, okay, so definitely it will be at a higher position, higher altitude than compared to the alluvial plain which has been formed in the geosyncline. Okay, so if you notice in the north direction, it is east northeast trending. Okay, so because there will be slope like this, east northeast, at every place it will be like this trending. So in the north direction its trend will be east northeast owing to the altitude difference, and that's why if you see some of the rivers which flow through this slope, so in north side it has a alluvial plain that is made by the Gangetic you can say and its tributary, and the slope is east northeast trending in this case. Okay, now one thing very important about the Vindhyan basin, like on the three sides it is you can say having bonded by the faults or lineaments actually. Okay, so on this side, on the northwest side, if you remember this Vindhyan basin in the chapter where we discussed the Bundelkhand Craton, basically if you remember this is your Bundelkhand Craton. Okay, that typical triangular semicircular shape. So if you remember the Bundelkhand chapter, there we discussed that it is separated by the Aravali Craton by two features. One feature was your Vindhyan, which you can see it is exposed here. Okay, and the second feature was here. What was the name of that feature? Pause this video, recall this one. It is your Great Boundary Fault here, and here you have Aravali Delhi Fold Belt. So I can say it that Aravali Delhi Fold Belt and Vindhyan is separated by Great Boundary Fault. So on northwest side it has Great Boundary Fault. Okay, now if you see these symbols in this side, you have Deccan volcanics. I will come to that later. But if you look toward this side here, you have Sona fault. Okay, this is, the name is itself revealing, it is Son Narmada fault. Okay, so on this side you have the Son Narmada fault. We will see them in detail in describing the structure of this basin. And on, if you keep it continuing like this, it will go into progress into Sonata fault or lineament, that is Son Narmada Tapi fault. Okay, so on the three side it is bounded by major fault system in this case. So definitely at the periphery of this basin a lot of tectonic activity was going on, but somehow this basin was receptible for the sedimentation in this case. Okay, now as I told you that on the southwest side it has Deccan traps here, and you know Deccan traps are what? There is lava flow, then there is sediment, then lava flow, then sediments in a stair like fashion. Okay, so these region, even they might have been you can say the Vindhyans under them, but they have been covered by the Deccan volcanic basalt, or overall it is a Deccan trap. Okay, so the southwest side is covered by the Deccan trap, and this side is the north side is covered by what? The Gangetic plain. So there must be some cases that it have continued a lot, you can say, to a longer distance under the alluvium itself. If you dug up the alluvium to certain kilometer, you may find these Vindhyan sediments under this alluvium. Okay, so by the geophysical survey we have also confirmed this thing. Okay, now if you look, there is discontinuity. So to look at this discontinuity, there are three sectors. Okay, so the easternmost sector, this is known as Son Valley sector. Okay, the middle sector is known as Bundelkhand sector, and Rajasthan sector, that is the western sector, is known as Rajasthan sector. So if you go by the sediments, so it is mainly, if you see the whole of the Vindhyan basin, so it is having sandstone and shale in equal proportion, more or less. So this is one of the, you can say, characteristic of these Vindhyan sediments, and often intercalated with the carbonates, especially in the lower units. Okay, so this one is typical for the Vindhyan basin. In Kadapa you were seeing a cyclic sediments where you were first quartzite was there, then carbonates were there, and shale were there. But in this case, sands and shale, sandstone and shale are present in equal proportion, and often in the lower groups there will be intercalations with the carbonates. Okay, so in the Son and this one, the Rajasthan, there will be, you can say,